Hello, and welcome to the training on how to submit a paper proposal. I am Jamie Arca, Meeting Services Program Coordinator. Let's get started. Before submitting your paper, be sure to read the policies so you will know how long the draft paper should be, participation policies, etc. If you need further information on writing your paper, you will need to access ASA's Style Guide, which can be found on the ASA Bookstore, iTunes, Amazon, or the Nook. To submit a proposal for the annual meeting, go to www.asanet.org. You will then click on Member Login found at the top of the page. Enter your username and password, and then click on Login. Under the annual meeting header, click on 2014 Online Submission System. Click on Submit or Edit a Proposal. Click on Submit a New Proposal. You will now select what your first choice is to submit the paper to. The first 126 topics are on regular sessions. If you scroll down the page, you will see the list of sections. If you would like to submit your paper to a section, click on that section and then choose the session you would like to submit your paper to as a first choice. In this case, I am choosing Section on Aging and the Life Course. And then I'm choosing Changes in the Timing of Life Course Transitions in Midlife, Do-Overs and New Directions. Now you are on the page to enter your proposal information. Read the license agreement. If you would like your paper to be available in the archives after the annual meeting, you will want to click Yes. And if you do not want it to be available, you will click No. Next, enter your title. The title is limited to 15 words, and it should not be in all capitals or all lowercase. Then enter your abstract. This should not be more than 250 words. You can copy and paste the abstract from your word processing program. Next, you will select your second choice. This is in case your paper is not accepted for your first choice, then it will be forwarded to your second choice for review. You also have an option to choose an alternate second choice. This is in case your paper is not accepted for your first choice, but your second choice is closed because the session organizer has already selected papers for that session. If your paper is not accepted for the first choice, second choice, or alternate second choice, then you can select a roundtable session that your paper can be forwarded to. You will then select up to 3 topics. This is used for the topic index found in the back of the program book. If you have any special requests, be sure to include them here. Do not make audio-visual requests here. There is a separate place for this. You will now click Accept and Continue. You are now on the page where you will select the author or authors of the paper. If you are the only author of the paper, you will see your name listed as presenter. If you need to add an author, type the author's last name in the field next to where it says Last Name. Then click Search for Author. If the author is in the system, then it will show and you will click on Add Presenter or Add Non-Presenter. If the author does not appear, you will click on Add Unlisted Author. You will need to add their first and last name, affiliation, and email address. Once you do that, click on Accept and Continue. Be sure to click if they are a presenter or a non-presenter, and then click on Accept and Continue once you have added all of the presenters for that paper. This is your audiovisual page. Please note that ASA is providing an LCD projector, laptop, and a screen in each session room. except for roundtable sessions and poster sessions. No audiovisual or tape recording equipment is supplied or permitted at any of the roundtables or poster sessions. Once you have made a choice, or if you do not need any AV for your presentation, click on Accept and Continue. This is your review page. Please look over the information you have entered so far to make sure it is correct. If you need to edit any of the information, click on the Edit button beside each category. Once you make the edit, be sure to click on Accept and Continue until you get back to this page. If you do not need to make edits or have already made your edits, you will now click on Upload Paper. This is where you will upload your paper. You have the option again to choose if you want your paper to be available in the archives after the meeting. You will then upload your paper by clicking on Browse. Find where you have saved your paper and then click on Open. You will now click on Upload and Continue. This is your confirmation page that will also be emailed to you. Click on Return to Main Menu. If you click on Message Center, you will also see the confirmation message that you will receive in your email. If you do not receive an email, you will need to check your spam box and make sure your email address is correct in the ASA database. This Message Center will also be where you can find a message from the session organizer once they have accepted or rejected your paper. Be sure to mark your calendar with these important dates. January 8th, the submission site will close at 3 p.m. Eastern Time. April 30th, the preliminary program will be available. Absolutely no scheduling information is available prior to this date. May 14th, if your paper is accepted and you plan to present at the 2014 annual meeting, then you must pre-register by this date. Program participants who have not registered by May 14th will have their listing removed from the final program. Thank you for submitting your paper. We look forward to seeing you at the next annual meeting.